house, and this is the front facing toward the water. If you look down Long Wharf in daylight, you would be able to see the flag at the end. That's how long the wharf was. The water started at Kilby Street, which is the first street after this intersection. And it would have been water at high tide, of course low tide. This long wharf, a third of a mile long, was built to accommodate ocean-going ships. Okay, so you could tie up, you wouldn't have to unload onto smaller vessels. And so there was a staircase leading out from this. There was a merchant's exchange on the first floor, and then the balcony is where the governor would come out to read proclamations and things. Inside he met with the council, the group that emerged out of the deputies. Like 1680s, Boston, Massachusetts loses its charter. They get a new charter. There'll be a House of Representatives and a council, and the council met in that room behind that door, so the governor could come out on the balcony, read proclamations, other things. And then you can see on the top a lion and a unicorn. And you know what the lion and the unicorn represent? Scotland and England. In 1707, England and Scotland's parliaments are combined in the Act of Union. Oh, you're going to say that? Yeah. And so 1707, the Act of Union that creates the United Kingdom, or Great Britain, instead of England being a kingdom. Scotland had been a kingdom. King James I of England was James VI of Scotland. So he inherits the throne when Elizabeth I dies. He was, I believe, the son of Mary, Queen of Scots, who is a cousin of Queen Elizabeth. Am I getting this right? Yeah. And so he takes the throne. She was killed. I'm sorry. It made it sound too euphemistic. Mary, Queen of Scots, and cousin of Elizabeth I, and James I of England, 6th of Scotland, oversees the translation of the Bible into English. There had been, as I said, a Geneva translation into English. James, who is the head also of the Church of England, started by Henry VIII, oversees the translation into an authorized version of the Bible into English. He also is king at the time the Pilgrims come over, which is why the Mayflower Compact talks about our dread sovereign Lord King James, the 1st of England, 6th of Scotland, king, defender of the faith, etc. So anyway, 1707, Scotland and England's parliaments are united. A few years ago, Scotland said, hey, maybe we should go back to not being part of that, but complicated story. But anyway, that's the unicorn is Scotland, the lion is England, there they are. Unpleasantness in 1776, Bostonians pulled them down, burned them. They were put up again in the 1880s when this became a museum. And in fact, there's a time capsule they discovered inside the lion from the 1880s. Okay, so that's the State House. Again, thinking about this is the first century or so of English colonization here. This is built just 83 years after Boston had been founded in 1730, this building. And it was the seat of government then until 1796, when the new State House opened. Any questions on any of this? Okay, I will see you all.